Hey my friends, what's going on? It's your boy Cater on a beautiful day, my friend. So pound that for watching this video. Pow! So in this video today, guys, I want to talk about what is your value. You know, when I first started my online business, I started going to conventions, I started going to different meetings, and I would see speakers, you know, getting paid a lot of money. And I was over here getting paid a little bit of money, so I couldn't really understand. So the question is, what is my value? You know, what was my value? What is your value? You know, I always ask myself, why is that a professional speaker getting paid $10,000 for 45 minutes? 1 hour keynote, and I was over there getting paid $10 an hour, and I was going to those meetings and conventions asking myself, what was the reason? For the most part, what I realized is that those top speakers, they understood the value, what they provide to the marketplace. They understood the value lies in the ability to change the way of people thinking in a very short amount of time.
If you enjoyed this video but haven't subscribed,
press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
You go hard, right? You go hard or you go home. You know what's gonna happen to yourself, guys. I can tell you can change your life. So sometimes, you know, I would go to an event in 1 hour, someone would literally change my life permanently. You know, going to this event, you know, one thing that I would catch from that event, it would literally change my life. You know, I remember one of the first time I went to my first event about 5 years ago when I first started my business. And I sat there. I was a little bit shy. I didn't know people. So I sat in the crowd. And there was this speaker named Toby and Layla. And they stood on stage. And they was making us do an exercise. And part of the exercise, they said to close your eyes, right? So I closed my eyes and I'm over there. And what they were teaching us then, I didn't even understand it was future pasting. And they talked about at that moment, think of yourself in your best state of mind. Like, think of yourself in the future, your best self. Think of it right now at this right moment. And I'm over there, man. Like, it felt dumb, it felt stupid, but I was future pasting myself in the future, seeing my version of myself now that I couldn't see, you know, with my own regular eyes then. My perceptual eyes, I couldn't see it right there. But, you know, I remember another exercise, the second exercise that they made us do was how to create happiness. How happiness is really a state of mind. Because it's run on emotions, it's run on feelings. And behind every feeling, you know, it's behind every principle is a reward. And if you can understand how to use your feeling in a positive manner, if you can control them, how you can get better reward for your life. And I remember him saying, yo, go back to age in your life, the time in your life where you was happy and excited. Like that one moment of your life where you felt excited. And I remember going back to when I was a kid. And the first time I became the #1 student in my class. And how that moment felt so precious. How I was so excited. I had no care at that moment. It was life through the high. Like, you know, it was so amazing. And then I felt that. And that same emotion, I recreated at that moment. And he was saying how you can create that in just a moment. You know, I've attended many presentations where the speaker would be able to just, you know, change the way of you thinking in just 1 hour. And that's so amazing. You know, just one idea presented in the right way can provide you enough value for the amount of money that you pay to go to this event. That's why I always go to seminar. I go to events, you know. So you got to think of it. What is your value? You know, what is your value in terms of what you do? Your value is based on what you give to others that will benefit them in some type of way. You know, when you start thinking about that, whatever you're doing, like me making this video, is valuable because you watching it and it's going to help you take your game to the next level. So your value is based on what you give to other people that will benefit them in some type of way. It doesn't matter what degree you have. It doesn't matter what your job title is. Your value is always about giving. It's always about giving to other people. What is it that you actually do? How can it impact other people? See, when you start concentrating on that, when you become consciously aware of the value you provide through your work and you can focus yourself on increasing that value every single day, it changes your life. You know, you always got to think, you know, at the end of the line, you know, your value, it must be received by a human being, you know? Because whatever you do, somebody has to receive it as valuable. You're not doing it for the alien. I mean, you can go and clean the ocean. You say, I'm doing it for the fishes, right? It's great, but why? Ultimately, it's for a human being. It's to preserve it so we can eat it if we eat fishes, right? To preserve it so other people can see it. So anyway, anything that you're going to be providing as value, you always got to think of who's human being. How is that going to alter somebody's life? How is it going to impact somebody's life and make their life better? When you think of it that way, it will change your life. Which human being will benefit the most from the value that you're providing through your work? And how can you increase that value? For example, if you're a waiter, right? You're a waiter, you work at a restaurant. When you think about, you know, bringing value and how can you increase that value that you bring? I go to eat at restaurants at times, and if I have a waiter who goes the extra mile for me, like, you know, they would say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna do the extra things so that I can help you. Like, I didn't like my food, they go get me a better food, and I came out of there satisfied. Guess what? I want to give him a better tip. So when you increase your value, the reward also increase. So the question is, how do I increase my value? People ask me that all the time. Hey, Cater, so how do I increase my value? So I'm going to share with you 6 key points for you to increase your value, okay? Number 1, never stop learning. If you want to increase your value throughout the years, never stop learning. You living in a forever changing world. Change is inevitable. It will always be change. But the people who can adapt the fastest to the change, they stay learning, right? They stay learning because things will always change. That's a guarantee. Whatever you're doing right now, it will always change. So if you want to increase your value, you always want to be learning. Like a lot of people, they stop learning once they leave high school, if they don't go to college. Or if they go to college, once they stop going to college, they stop learning. That was me. That was me. Soon I left high school, like if I wasn't going to school, I didn't want to learn anything new. I didn't want to read. I didn't want to. No, if you want to increase your value, you want to never stop learning. Always keep increasing your knowledge because you're living in a forever changing world. Stay on top of the game. If you stay there on top of the game, the people who are behind, they will always need you because they need you. So therefore, you become so valuable to them, to the marketplace. Okay, that's number 1. Always stay learning. Number 2, make sacrifices for others. If you want to increase your value, always think about what sacrifices can you make to make somebody else's life better, and what you provide, and what your section, your gift is. Even if you pick up garbages, even if you're a garbage person, you know, if you go the extra mile, if you make sacrifices for other people, you say, hey, you know what? Your job is only to take out the garbage. If you go and help, you know, someone that's in the office that you work in, and you go get the garbage, you go get the stuff, you do the extra stuff, you make some sacrifices for some other people, guess what? You become valuable, much more valuable in whatever you're doing, you know? So whatever your gift is, look how you can make sacrifices for others. Like me, I'm a coach, for example. Sometimes I would go the extra mile and stay late, and sometimes coaching people just so they can get the information that I'm trying to pour inside of them. Although it takes time away from my family sometimes, but making sacrifices for other people, it increases your value in who you become, right? Sacrificing your feelings. Like when I had to learn how to make video, you know, ordinarily, I'm an introvert. I don't like to be out there. I wouldn't put my face on YouTube making videos, but I sacrifice my feelings. The way I feel, I sacrifice it so that I can give you guys some value, so you guys can implement in your life. I make so much sacrifices for my family so that they can have a better life tomorrow. I sacrifice some of my pride. I sacrifice some of my fears. You know, I sacrifice some of the way that I feel so that I can get things done regardless of how I feel inside, not staying in the comfort zone, so that I can get to the next level. So you're gonna have to make some sacrifices even for your family, okay? Number 3, if you want to increase your value, go the extra mile. When you go in the extra mile, guys, you do the extra things. One of my mentors, Grant Cardone, he said that if someone asks you for some water, don't just bring him water. Go the extra mile, bring him some ice. Bring him a nice cover on top of it. You know, hey, ask him, do you want some lemon? You go the extra mile, you give him something extra, and it's so amazing. It brings your value up versus someone who say, okay, give me some water. You just get the water, but you go the extra mile. See, when you go the extra mile, it increases your value in the marketplace. Number 4, it's not time that's gonna make you more valuable. You see, just by staying in the game, being there, or whether you've been in a game for a longer time, you might find someone who's just getting started, who's winning at a higher level than you are. And it's not really time for you to get jealous. It's look at the effort. It's not how long you've been in the game, it's the effort that you put in the game. Because you could be here for a very long time, but someone who's producing at a high rate every single day, they're gonna beat you every time, even if they are 10 years younger than you. And I had to understand that. You have to understand that if you want to increase your value, you don't get more valuable with time. You get more valuable with the production, with what you produce in the marketplace. Number 5, bring the marketplace your skill set, not your need. And it doesn't matter what that need is. You can have some of the best needs. Like, I'm a dad. You might need, like, let's say you need like $5,000 for your kids so you can send them to doctor. Well, for example, your kid is sick. You need $5,000. You know, they need to go to the doctor, or, you know, that's how you're gonna get them healed. That's how you're gonna help them get better. I'm a dad. I understand. Like, I'll do anything for my daughter. Right? If I need $5,000, if you need that from the marketplace is not gonna reward you, you know, based on your need. It's gonna reward you based on your skill. Now, I have the skill to create $5,000 like this, right? I can create that, but if you don't have the skill, if I don't have the skill to do that, no matter how honorable my need is, no matter, you know, if I was gonna give it to charity, if I was gonna save my daughter's life, the marketplace doesn't care. The marketplace cares about value. What do you bring to the marketplace that's gonna be valuable? Not what you need. So, bring your skills to the marketplace, not your need. Learn how to build your skill set every single day. Learn how I can get myself to the next level in my, you know, is it making videos? Is it, you know, getting more traffic? Is it getting more leads? Is it making more connection? Is it follow? If you get your skills to the level that you're looking for, I promise you, you'll be able to take care of all your need. Jim Rohn said something similar to, if you don't feel well, you know, go to the doctor. Don't go to the marketplace. The marketplace is only interested in what you can do for it as far as value, not your need. All right. So number 6, if you want to increase your skill, take it to the next level, you must understand that you don't get much money if you are not valuable to the marketplace. So you need to become more valuable. Think about it. Why would someone get paid $500 an hour and somebody else makes $15 an hour? Why? It's quite simple. One of them become more valuable to the marketplace and the other is not. I was the same person making $10 an hour at a job. Now, I'm a whole different person because I increased my value, but I'm still in the same body, right? I'm still the same person. And what happened with a lot of people is that they focus on the luck, on the outside factor. What are the things that can come in my life? What are the businesses or a mentor or someone that can come in my life that can change everything? And that focuses with long term, it's you. It's you. If you become more valuable, guess what? The marketplace has no choice but to increase the amount they will pay you for your value. See, when I learned that strategy, if my mindset is right up there, everything else has no choice but to catch up to the way that I'm thinking. Because your action lead to your results. And your actions, they started from there. So if I start increasing this here, guess what? I'm going to take better action. I'm going to take higher action, which leads higher results. So therefore, I become way much more valuable. So when you think about value, guys, your value, you can always increase your value no matter where you are right now. I'm striving to increase to get to the next level, you know, because that's not the level that I want to be in. I'm not comfortable. You know, the thing is that once you reach a level, don't get comfortable. You know, push up to the next level because there's always a next level. And when you get comfortable, you'll never understand that. You feel like, okay, I made it to a certain point, but who do you compare yourself to? Who do you compare yourself to? When you get to that level, you start pushing to the next level. I promise you, you'll get everything you wanted. But anyway, guys, that was your boy Kader. Just wanted to share this stuff with you. I hope that it makes value. It brings you some value. How do you increase your value? What is your value right now? Can you increase your value? Can you potentially do more? Can you get more out of life? And that's what we want to concentrate on. That was your boy Kader. If you do like this video, share it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Share it with some other people that might did this and to take their life to the next level. I'll see you guys on the next one. All right? See you guys later. Bye. So pound out for watching this video.